Hello Year 6. It's Thursday the 4th of June. Hope you're looking forward to your home learning today. Today you're going to read Wolf Brother chapter 7 and 8. We're going to carry on looking at the mean in maths and carry on with our cave story writing in English. So you need to read chapter 7 and 8 of Wolf Brother, and then there'll be some questions for you to answer. Hope you enjoyed those chapters. Here are your questions for today. The answers will be on the next page, so please pause this while you do your work and then you can see how you got on afterwards. Here are the answers for your questions today. Hope you got on okay with those. Quite an exciting story, isn't there? Quite a lot happening in these chapters at the moment. I hope you're enjoying it. We're going to start our maths today with skills practice. Just a few clues. Remember to use your columns very carefully when you're lining these up, and also these. You can use your bus stop here for division. Remember that we can't have fractions until the denominators are both the same, so have a little think about that. Dividing by 10, we don't need to use our bus stop there, we can just slide the numbers along for divide by 10. And when we're multiplying a fraction by a whole number, remember the whole number can write as a fraction. It would be 3 over 1, wouldn't it? And there's a big clue. Hopefully that will help you. 35%, probably best to find 10% first, divide by 10. You're then going to need 3 of those for 30%. Go back to your 10% because you need half of it for 5%. You can put those answers together. So good luck with your skills practice today, and the answers will be on the next page for you. Here are your answers today. Hope you got on okay with those. Number 4, if you gave your answer as a remainder, you can look here. If you carried on putting the decimal point at 0 and carried on your division, you will have got 0.5 as your answer. Doesn't matter which way you've done it. Okay, on to the main part of the maths lesson. Yesterday we learned what the word mean means. It's funny to say that isn't what the mean means. Can you remember what that is and how to find it? It's kind of average, isn't it? We find it by adding up the total of everything we've got and then sharing it back out dead fairly by however many people there are or however many goes we had. So it's about collecting everything in and then adding it all up, sharing it back out really fairly. So I hope you might have remembered that from yesterday. So what we've got here is some tables showing us the number of texts that were sent by some children. Here we've got the number of texts sent by children in year 7 and here in year 10. So these are the number of texts they were sending. Okay. And then if you look at the year 10 ones, what I want you to think about is whether you think the mean is going to be higher for the year 7s or higher for the year 10s. What do you think? Looks to me like it's going to be a bit higher here because we've generally got higher numbers here. Would you agree? Now, a year 10 student calculated that the mean is 32. Does that seem right to you? Do you think if you add all these numbers up and share them back out, you're going to get about 32? Hopefully, if you've got your brain on you, 32 is going to seem a bit high because there was only one pupil who actually sent more than that. So it would be a bit odd if it was that because most people were doing quite a bit less than that. When you add these all up and you divide them by 10, you need to divide by 10 because there's 10 children here. The answer is 21.8. Okay, so you add them all up, add all those numbers up, you're going to get 218. Divide by 10, shown back out between the 10 children, 21.8. Hopefully that's reminded you of how we find the mean. Collect them all in, show them back out by the number that we had. So we've got here some lengths that would swam in a swimming lesson. And I'd like you to find the average of these. So you're going to need to add them up and divide them back up the number of children you've got to get your average, to get your mean. And I'd like you to give your mean to one decimal place, please. Here we want to know the mean number of words that were spelt correctly in the sponsored spelling. Okay, So you're going to find the mean there as well, please. Pause the video while you do that work and we'll have a look in a minute. Question number 3. On which day did Izzy read 10 pages of her book? So hopefully you can use this graph and work out which day Izzy read 10 pages of her book. And then question number 4, I'd like you to predict and then calculate the average number of pages Izzy read each day. So just by looking at those numbers, could you roughly predict what her average might be and then actually work it out properly? The answers will be on the next page, so good luck with those. So here's the answers to your mean work today. Hope you got on all right with those. And the main thing to remember today, find the mean, add up everything you've got, share it back out fairly by however many there are. Okay, story writing. Just a reminder that I showed you a start of a story yesterday and your job is to carry on the rest of the story, so I hope you're getting on nicely with that. I'm looking forward to you emailing me those so I can see how you've got on when they're finished. And there were some things to think about to help you with your story, so they're there again today just in case you want to get your ideas going. Good luck with your story writing today. And that's it for today, folks. Just a reminder that your connected curriculum menu is on the website if you'd like to do some activities from there, and here are your other websites that you can do some more learning on. Hope you've enjoyed that today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.